Okay, here we go. Come on, Chiggy. Look, I had to hop on here. I had to hop on here because actually it's nice out here. I mean, considering the time of year. And so I'm going to walk the dog a little longer today around the block. But I wanted to hop on here right quick because this is what I was hearing. Somebody need to hear this. You know that Jill Scott song, living my life like it's going in, living my life like it's going in. I was hearing that. Hold on. Let me put this bag out of my arm. Because it be crunching in y'all ears, so my bad. Hey, but I was legit hearing it, like, living my life like it's going in, living my life like it's going in. Hey, you better live your life. It's time for you to live your life like it's golden. That's what I heard. That's what I heard from the church. I ain't kidding. I kept hearing that. Living your life like it's going in. I'm gonna link that song. Hey, but I was hearing all that. Like, don't be dim and fit in. Stop doing that. Stop shrinking and make people feel comfortable. Don't dim to fit in. Stop shrinking and make people comfortable. Don't do that. Because at the end of the day, it ain't about them. It's like, man, you gonna ignore God? Oh, no. I heard that it's time for you to live your life like it's going in and living your life like it's going in. I was like, huh? Somebody need to know that. And I swear I was thinking, like, the only thing, actually, I came across a girl talking about this, but this is true. The only thing keeping you from doing what it is, you know it is you need to be doing or that you really want to do is because you worried about somebody's opinion. But the truth is, everybody gonna, look, somebody gonna always have something to say about something. Like they said, they talked about Jesus. But that don't mean you're supposed to stand still just because somebody got an opinion, just because somebody gonna have something to say. That don't mean be still. It don't. And just because somebody don't understand you, how you moving and why you shifting and changing, that don't mean be still either. Because at the end of the day, people that you around supposed to want to see you evolve and shift and change and go and try shit. They're supposed to be supporting that. Even if it look a little funny, it look a little weird to them, who cares? You supposed to just be like, your circle supposed to be like, look, just live your best life. If it make you happy, it makes me happy. As long as it ain't nothing destructive, or you just literally like, hey, I think I want my career to be, I live in oceans with the sharks, and I just live on the ocean with the sharks on a man-made wooden damn boat. Like, nah. But I heard that. He said it's time for you to live your life like it's going in and stop worrying about the opinions of other people, because a lot of times people won't understand why you're moving like you're moving. A lot of times people don't, because people don't hear the voice of God through you. People are not mixed in your higher self. People can't hear your higher self. So yeah, you might have a little naysayers in there or whatever, but that don't mean that they evil. That means that it's just they can't understand because they can't hear your higher self. Damn. But that don't mean be still. All that is, them people, everybody got an opinion. That's what I heard. He said, but it's time out for that. Because more than likely, the reason you frustrated and unhappy or life is just feeling annoying is because you worried about them opinions of other people. And people gonna have an opinion, and that's okay. It don't even make them necessarily bogus or mean. They just, because they only could perceive reality or perceive what you're doing or judge it based off of their life experiences. If they've been around a bunch of people who ain't never launched a business, who ain't never did nothing entrepreneurial, of course you're gonna look like an oddball doing it because they ain't never seen an example of it. And yeah, they might try to talk you out of doing it because they ain't never seen nobody who did it and succeeded. But that don't mean you're supposed to stop. Maybe you were supposed to be the example that encouraged them to know that it's possible. So you definitely can't stop. And so he shared that. He said, it's time for whoever coming across this. I don't care. It's something on your heart that you want to do. And sorry about the wind and the noise in your ear if you got on headphones. But something was like, hop on here right quick because it's a little bit warmer than usual, just a little bit. So I'm walking this dog around the block. But I said, somebody need to hear that, man. I was hearing all that. It's time for you to live your life like it's golden, because this is a divine opportunity, man. What's the odds of you being alive right now at this time on Earth, the age of Aquarius, the digital age, and all the things that's shifting and changing in terms of how we doing life? What's the odds of you being down here at this moment, at this time, right now, with the ideas you got? It's your time. Live your life like it's golden. No more playing small potatoes, dimming to fit in and all that old shit. You can't. Dimming to fit in so you won't hurt somebody else's feelings because they gonna think you act like you all that. Are you kidding me? Is that more important than listening to what God talking about? Who you want to be mad at you? Somebody who won't be mad because you trying to do something different and listen and follow your heart and follow what God telling you to do? You want that person to be mad at you, or you want God to be mad at you? Damn. Duh. So do what he telling you to do. Because you might be able to help shift somebody's perspective that probably ain't seeing something clear. And even if you can't, that ain't even a goal. It's just about following what God be putting on your heart to do. And I heard him say that it's time for you to live your life like it's going in, living your life like it's going in. It's time. It's time for you to do it. And stop shrinking like that because you worried about who feathers you gonna ruffle in your clique, because they gonna be trying to shame you with this kind of talk. You think you all that. Girl, if you don't go, no, I think God is all that. How about that? And I don't want him thumping my damn ear. So I ain't worrying about you. But that's what he said. You got to look at it like it is. Everybody going to have an opinion. Everybody got an opinion. And shit be looking foreign to people, because if they ain't ever seen the examples of what it is you trying to do, how you pivoting, how you moving, of course they going to have something to say, because it won't make sense to them, but maybe it ain't supposed to make sense for them. Just like it's probably stuff that you see that other people do that, but it don't make sense to you. So that's like a back and forth thing. Either way, it don't mean you're supposed to just shelter in place. Man, if you don't get out of here. He said, stop doing that. And even if it is something that's questionable or your circle got an opinion about it, that don't mean if their opinion get too loud to where it's almost irritating you and it's damn near blocking you, and it's low-key, high-key, low-key, covertly trying to damn near put out your flame, and you need to get away from people like that. That's what I heard. Because people got the right to have their opinion, but they don't know what God spoke to you. They can't even hear your higher self, your inner prompting. So it ain't gonna always make sense, and it might not supposed to make sense, because maybe it ain't even meant for them to fucking know. Especially if they ain't even conscious like that and going after they shit. They ready to knock you off your shit, and you got to know that. And it don't make them bad or good, but it's just the reality of what we be dealing with when it's a world full of different levels of consciousness, different levels of evolution. Self-awareness levels be different in different people. So some people be talking you out the shit that you supposed to be doing that's linked to your purpose, and they don't know they doing it. They be blocking you from it and everything. But at the end of the day, it's like, look, you follow what God do, and if they ignoring God, that's between them and God. Because at the end of the day, any opinion or anybody who be trying to mess with you like that or distract you or destroy your confidence, look, it ain't even about them trying to block you. They actually messing with God. Because even when you be doing things that's out of the ordinary that everybody got an opinion about, look, at the end of the day, that's what God has put on your heart to do. So any interference that come up against that be somebody that's attacking God. You interfering with God when you do that. So that's why you got to back up off of people. You just let people follow their path down. Whoever you are, if you somebody who be always got something to say and shit, mind your business. And if you can't encourage somebody, like they say, if you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing at all. Because you don't know what God's plans is for people or for you. And even if you think like that, don't do that to yourself. And don't let nobody talk you out of your shit. Even if you do look like it look like you're stumbling around and fumbling around, who fucking cares? It's something that you ain't never did before. So how you supposed to be hopping out here like you like you a pro at this thing? Duh. That's just common sense. But that don't mean stop. Don't let nobody talk you out of that shit. So you can stay in their little box. In that little box that make them feel comfortable. You better stop. Because I heard it. He said, it's time for you to live your life like it's golden. And stop sleeping on yourself. And stop worrying about what people be talking about. Because everybody gonna have a damn opinion. And that's why at some point in your journey, you got to get out and get around other people who think bigger. So you can be that small fish in a big pond. So you can see some people who actually are living examples and embodiments and blueprints of what you can really do, what's actually possible when you go after your dreams. Learn from them. Like, yeah, it was a bunch of times they tried to launch off and they didn't quite make it to the 20th time, but pick up some of the coping skills that they had that helped them get through it without wanting to like drink themselves to death because they couldn't get it just right on the first try. You got to be around people who think bigger. You got to. Because them small-minded people, it ain't that they ain't bad people, but that's why you stay in these small cliques if you want to. Well, you are like the 5 people you hang around and all that old shit. So figure out what are these people doing. But I heard that he said it's time out for that small potato stuff. Nope, it's time for you to live your life like it's golden. So I had to get this out because that was exciting, and I like that song, so I'm gonna link that too. You might like it. And yeah, I had to hop on here and tell somebody that. And I understand it though, because you go through these ebbs and flows. Because sometimes I can be like this, like how I am right now. Like, ooh, I got to tell somebody something. Yeah. And then sometimes I be wanting to sleep all damn day. But I know that fire ain't going out. It ain't. And that's why you got to just be committed to the cause, whatever it is. You commit to that shit. I don't give a damn how long. Commit to it. And it's one foot in front of the other. And you deserve that. Take a risk on yourself. Who cares? What else? You taking the risk, and you the people you working for, whatever you doing for other people, you taking the risk, you doing stuff for them. Put that same energy into yourself. You worth that. And make your dreams, do what it takes to make your dreams come true. You making everybody else's dreams come true. You know? If you really think about that. So anyway, we back, but I heard that it's time for you to live your life like it's golden. Even if it ain't pretty and perfect right off the bat, who cares? It ain't gonna never be. But look at who you becoming in the process. You realizing that you always had what it takes. You was always somebody who can go after and try difficult things and try new things. You was always somebody who actually was a courageous person, but you didn't know it because you let that fear make you shelter you in place where you wouldn't move, and you be going in circles and stand in cycles doing the same thing, expecting different results. Insanity. But actually you try it, take a couple steps, you'll see it like, okay, I can actually do some different stuff. What they said I couldn't do, I actually can do. Oh, okay. See, you gotta do this. He said, so it's time. The time is now. Don't be wasting no more time. And don't be consistently being around people who be trying to talk you out of shit. Don't do that. Anyway, I'm gone. I love you. I hope something I said encourage you in some way, let you know. I mean, because I felt that in my bones. And y'all know I was just on this thing. But I was like, somebody need to know this song. It's time for you to live your life like it's golden. No more. And you quiet the noise. People gonna have a damn opinion. Who cares? So what? They don't live in your head. They don't know what God be telling you. They ain't got nothing to do with your higher self. They don't know what your inner promptings are. They don't know nothing about none of that. And you know, you could tell how somebody gonna react to anything based on what they been around. If they ain't seen that shit you trying to do, they ain't gonna be talking a little off. Who cares? They ain't got nothing to do with what God told you to do. You just keep moving, one foot in front of the other. So I'm gone, and I love y'all, and I might be back. And yeah, y'all have a good rest of the evening though. If I don't come right back. But just let that soak in, man. Stop doing that. Don't be sleeping on yourself. Stop doing that. Please stop doing that. I just hear it. Stop worrying about folks like that. They can't see it for you. I don't see that working. Shut up. And if they don't shut up, block their ass out. Minimize that contact or something. Because you don't need them. You don't need their voice competing with God's voice in your head. You don't need that. So pull back. You got to. Because your destiny is dependent on it. And it's a lot of other people that's destiny linked to that. And you can't be playing around with that. And that's probably why you mad anyway. You probably irritated and frustrated because you got to learn how to operate like that. Because otherwise you be running around here and you be misaligned and everything. You don't even be in alignment for your assignment. I think that's the biggest reason people be discontent. Because they ain't even taking an inch, a little tiptoe towards what they're supposed to be doing. Because these people's opinions be so loud. That's why I get away from people like that. So you can hear what your inner voice is talking about, and you can and follow that down. And have more peace in your damn heart. Jeez. Anyway, I'm gone. Because I don't want to be preaching now. I love y'all though. Just feel that. Just feel it and receive that good positive juju and energy. Because I'm being there from my heart. So I'm going to go. Okay, talk to y'all later.